Always wore that faded black t-shirt with Bon Jovi printed across the front. One earphone hanging loosely from your neck, like music followed everywhere you walked. Your heavy backpack slipped down one shoulder. You never seemed to notice when it fell. The girls all whisper softly when you passed, but I pretended not to know too well. I started listening to all the songs you liked, just to feel a little closer somehow. That Bon Jovi t-shirt still lives somewhere inside my memory. Late buses and scratched cassette tapes and awkward teenage dreams. You walk beneath the station lights like scenes inside a movie screen. And I wonder sometimes lately if you still think about those days like me. You sat beside the window near the back, drawing little circles on your notebook page. A silver chain hung softly from your jeans, and everybody said you looked older than your age. I bought the album just because of you, though half the songs were hard for me to know. Still, I memorized every single line while walking slowly home alone. Yeah, back then, one song could completely ruin your whole week. One look in the hallway and suddenly every radio lyric felt personal. You probably never noticed the nervous girl pretending to read books nearby, but honestly I still hear those guitars every time summer rain starts falling at night. Maybe first love never really disappears, it just hides inside old melodies. That Bon Jovi t-shirt still drifts through faded pieces of my youth, like human nights and flickering streetlights and feelings I outgrew. The world became much bigger now, and maybe you have changed a lot. Still, part of me keeps wondering if you remember me at all. Maybe somewhere far away tonight, you're driving with the windows open wide, listening to those same old songs again without knowing somebody still remembers why. The way you walk, the way you laugh, the smell of rain upon your sleeves. Tiny moments disappearing quietly, but never really leave. That Bon Jovi t-shirt still glows softly underneath the rain, like old cassette recordings playing somewhere far away. Every ordinary memory feels warmer as the years go by, and sometimes I still miss that version of myself at night. Oh, walking home beneath the station lights. Oh, young hearts and summer nights. You ran downstairs before the sunrise came. The album finally dropped that Saturday. We took the first bus all across downtown just to buy the special CD right away. The record store was crowded wall to wall, a giant poster hanging near the door. You grabbed the last copy before I could, and laughed like you had won a little award. Our headphones always tangled in our bags, but somehow everything felt perfect then. One earphone for two, walking slowly through the avenue. Every little melody just waiting months to hear new songs again. One earphone for two, running through the station after school. Every little harmony made the whole world feel brand new. Album covers in my room, late night radio, cassette tapes, all the tiny pieces of our youth still refuse to fade. Maybe growing older means realizing how much music held our days. The record shops are disappearing now, but somehow those nights still remain. I still remember every bus ride home, every handwritten lyric in blue pen, the way we thought one song could completely change our lives back then. One earphone for two still echoes softly in my mind. The city glowing after rain, the warmth of springtime nights. Every ordinary memory now shines brighter than before, like old cassette recordings spinning somewhere once more. Singing underneath the station lights. Young hearts and late night rides. The riverside was glowing after 6. A bicycle went rushing through the light. You brought 2 cans of coffee from the store and said the clouds looked heavy blue tonight. The basketball court echoed through the park. Some kids were laughing somewhere near the trees. We stayed beside the railing quietly, just listening to the evening breeze. No one was waiting for us back at home, so neither one of us was leaving yet. Bench near the river, streetlights on the water shine, talking about nothing while the city passed us by. Every little silence felt warmer than the afternoon, like old songs from the radio floating underneath the moon. The snack bar closed its faded yellow door. A train moved slowly somewhere far away. You traced little circles on the bench and watched the wind pull branches as they swayed. A couple walked their tired dog nearby. The traffic lights blinked red across the bridge. You told me spring would disappear too fast, so we should stay a little longer here. No fireworks or grand dramatic scenes, just cooling coffee and familiar streets. Bench near the river, late night air and passing cars, tiny conversations underneath the waking stars. Nothing lasts forever, still I hope these moments do, like harmonica echoes carried softly back to you. Maybe years from now we'll hear this melody somewhere and suddenly remember the cool wind moving through your hair, the park after sunset, the sneakers on the gravel road, the tiny glowing convenience store. Before we both went home, bench near the river still appears inside my mind. Warm cans in our jacket pockets, springtime drifting by. Every ordinary evening now feels brighter than before, like old film scenes still glowing through an open screen door. River lights and evening skies. Some nights never die.
We climb the school wall after study time, trying not to laugh too loud again. Your backpack hanging halfway off your shoulder, running breathless through the humid wind. The buses still were crowded after 10. Street vendors shouting near the station lights, and somewhere near the entrance of the park, a man was singing with an old guitar tonight. The summer breeze kept blowing through the trees like the whole world stayed awake for us. Summer wind at Marronnier Park, sneakers sliding on the pavement dark, basketballs echoing through the night underneath the orange lights. One small earphone split between us two, singing songs we thought were made for youth. Every little moment felt so bright in the middle of that summer night. Some college kids were dancing near the stairs. A paper cup rolled slowly down the road. The busking singer smiled and changed the chord, while couples sat together in the glow. You bought cold soda from the corner shop. We stayed until the final train was gone. The air smelled faintly like wet grass and smoke, and nobody wanted to go home. We thought those nights would last forever somehow, before the years disappeared too fast. Summer wind at Marronnier Park, neon signs and faded subway cards, tiny radios and whispered dreams. Nothing's distant as it seems. Every ordinary laugh we shared still remains somewhere inside the air, like old cassette recordings in the dark from those nights in Marronnier Park. Maybe now the park looks different, maybe all the stores have changed, but I still hear acoustic guitars whenever summer rain appears. And somewhere in another lifetime we are still 16 somehow, sneaking out beyond the school gates, running through the city now. Summer wind at Marronnier Park still glows softly somewhere in my heart. Basketballs and busking melodies floating underneath the trees. Every little memory survives long after those younger days are gone, like harmonica echoes in the dark, still singing on and on. Running through
bookstore near the traffic light stayed warm, while rainy streets kept shining silver blue. An old man softly turned another page. A jazz song floated quietly through the room. I wandered past the poetry section twice. The wooden floorboards creaked beneath my feet. A coffee cup was cooling near the lamp, and outside people hurried through the sleet. I found a sentence under faded lines that somehow sounded just a bit like you. The bookstore near home smells like paper after rain. Little lamps still glowing through the softly fogged up panes. Nothing really changed there, still it pulls me back somehow. Like old conversations I still carry with me now. A girl beside the window closed her book. The owner stacked new novels by the wall. A bicycle rolled slowly past outside as evening shadows stretched across the hall. I stopped beside the records near the back, where old folk songs were quietly being played. Your favorite author rested on the shelf, and suddenly the room felt unchanged. No grand romantic movie kind of scene, just rainy coats and half-forgotten dreams. The bookstore near home, late night pages turning slow. Tiny dust lights drifting under amber-colored glow. Every ordinary moment feels more precious when it ends, like little folded memories hidden deep between the bends. Maybe one more winter we'll pass these streets again, and someone else will stand here reading words beneath the dim. But somewhere in this silence, between the books and rain, a small part of our evenings still quietly remains. The bookstore near home still lives softly in my chest. Coffee stains and paperbacks that I somehow love the best. Every little memory still returns when nights grow long, like harmonica echoes inside an old folk song. Rain against the window frame. Nothing stays the same. Rain was falling softly near the bus stop sign.
plastic umbrellas drifting through the night. The convenience store was glowing pale green, while tired people waited for the light. A radio played low behind the glass. The owner wiped the windows with a rag. You called and asked me if I made it home. I said not yet and looked down at my bag. The streets were almost empty after 10, but somehow I still didn't wanna leave. Last bus through the rain, running slowly past the park. Reflections on the windows look like pieces of the dark. Every little heartbeat sounded louder after 9, like old folk melodies floating underneath the signs. A student slept beside the fogged up door. An older couple whispered in the back. The city lights were blurred against the glass, like faded photographs I couldn't catch. I watched the river disappearing black, the bridges glowing orange in the storm. You sent a message saying take your time, and suddenly the whole night felt warm. No perfect words or dramatic goodbyes, just little texts that stayed with me a while. Last bus through the rain, crossing sleepy neighborhoods. Street lights moving slowly, like they somehow understood. Nothing lasts forever, still I hope these nights remain like harmonica echoes, riding softly through the rain. Maybe years from now I'll hear this engine sound again, and think about the evenings we were young without a plan. The damp sleeves on our jackets, the steam above the street, the quiet little silence that somehow felt complete. Last bus through the rain still returns inside my mind. Orange lights and wet asphalt passing softly by. Every ordinary moment now feels brighter than before, like old cassette recordings playing somewhere far once more. Rain against the window frame, waiting for the last train. The rooftop smelled like rain and cigarettes, orange speakers tapped against the floor. The whole apartment building hummed below. The city lights were waking one by one, like tiny fires starting to glow. We thought these nights would stay forever young before the seasons carried us away. Orange rooftop radio, playing loudly through the summer air. Every little melody felt like something we could almost share. Running through the avenue, laughing like we'd never grow old. Underneath electric skies and clouds of orange gold. A delivery bike rushed beneath the bridge. The mart downstairs was closing after 10. You sang the wrong lyrics without any shame, and everybody shouted them again. The rooftop wind kept tangling up your hair. Somebody lit cheap fireworks nearby. We watched the sparks disappear into dark without saying much about goodbye. Nobody noticed time was disappearing until the songs became memories. Orange rooftop radio still echoes somewhere in my chest. Every noisy summer night somehow feels the warmest, best. Nothing lasts forever, still those evenings shine somehow like faded cassette colors returning to me now. Maybe all our youth was just late buses and convenience store lights, cheap guitars and rooftop laughter under humid city nights. But even now I hear that sound whenever rain falls after dark, like old recordings drifting softly through the corners of my heart. Orange rooftop radio still playing somewhere far away. All the little dreams we had, did
cassette recordings, still dancing through my heart. Hey, 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 running through the neon glow. Hey, 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 don't wanna go home.
The crosswalk light turned green above the rain. You brushed your hair and smiled without a word. The city sounded quieter somehow the moment that your footsteps reached the curb. You held warm coffee with both freezing hands. The paper cup was shaking in the breeze. I tried to say 100 different things, but only silence followed after me. And then you looked back once, like you already knew my heart. You look back at me underneath the glowing traffic lights, and suddenly this neighborhood felt brighter than the night. Every little heartbeat echoed softly through the rain, like old love songs from radios playing once again. The last bus disappeared beyond the bridge. A bicycle rode slowly down the hill. The bakery was turning off its sign, but neither one of us was leaving still. You laughed about the weather getting cold, and asked if spring would leave too fast this year. I wanted time to slow itself somehow, just to keep your voice a little near. No dramatic movie kind of scene, just two people walking side by side. You look back at me like the whole world paused beside the park. The river lights were trembling softly underneath the dark. Nothing lasts forever, still I hope this moment stays, like harmonica echoes floating through the haze. Maybe years from now I'll hear this melody somewhere late at night, and think about your sneakers in the rain, and the glow beneath your eyes, the quiet little laughter, the warmth inside your sleeves, the tiny ordinary evening that never really leaves. You look back at me and every street began to shine somehow. The tired town I knew so well feels different to me now. Every ordinary moment turns beautiful with you, like old cassette recordings colored softly blue. Streetlights glowing after rain. Say my name.
bakery lights went out at 9. The street grew quiet after all the rain. I pulled my jacket closer to the wind and walked the long way home again. The flower shop had closed an hour ago. The buses all moved slower through the dark. A radio was playing somewhere low, like it was singing to the park. And suddenly your name returned like an old melody. When the bakery lights went out, I thought about those evenings once again. The tiny streets we wandered through without knowing how they'd end. Nothing really lasted, still your voice remains somehow, like faded songs from late night radio, still playing softly now. A paper cup was rolling down the road. The traffic signs were glowing pale green. I stopped beneath the Marronnier trees, where we used to sit for hours in spring. The city kept moving without a pause, while memories stayed frozen in the air. I never learned the proper way to lose the days we used to share. And every little thing still quietly leads back to you. When the bakery lights went out, the whole world suddenly felt colder too, like empty benches after midnight rain, still waiting there for you. Nothing lasts forever, that's what everybody says, but some nights stay inside your chest long after they have left. Maybe somewhere far away, you're walking through another neighborhood, hearing different songs beneath another moon. But here the rain still falls the same, the buses still pass by, and every little corner of this town still remembers you tonight. When the bakery lights went out, I saw our shadows fading with the rain. The little streets, the harmonica, the warmth we couldn't save. Every ordinary evening now feels farther than before, like old cassette recordings I can't quite hear anymore. Street lights blur against the rain. Nothing stays the same.
Breeze still carries summer air. The autumn signs are showing everywhere. The snack bar by the station closed too soon, and someone painted over all the blue. A group of students passed the riverside. Their laughter faded slowly with the bikes. I watched the traffic flowing through the dark, like every year was leaving all at once. We thought these nights would never disappear, but seasons never ask before they leave. Summer didn't wait for us, it slipped away behind the city lights. like songs we used to sing too loud on humid rooftops late at night. Every little memory now shines softer than before, like neon reflections washing onto the shore. Rooftop cafe turned its lights off early. The owner said the rent became too high. The alley where we used to buy cassette tapes now glows with signs I barely recognize. You sent a photo from another town, a different skyline underneath the rain. I stared at it for longer than I should, like maybe time would turn itself again. Nobody tells you when a moment ends. It quietly becomes nostalgia first. Summer didn't wait for us. The air grew colder near the river wall. The old convenience store at midnight no longer stays on after dark. Nothing lasts forever. Still these evenings come alive whenever distant radios drift softly through the night. Maybe growing older means learning how to let things change without pretending it doesn't hurt sometimes. The empty benches after rain, the flickering traffic signs, the sound of sneakers on wet roads still replay inside my mind. Summer didn't wait for us, but part of me still lingers there somehow, beneath the glowing apartment lights and faded skies above downtown. Every ordinary evening now feels precious when recalled, like old cassette recordings still echoing through the hall. Summer fading out of sight. Through another city night. The buses stopped an hour ago tonight. The streets grew quiet underneath the rain. A yellow window glowing far away still flickered softly through the haze. The bakery sign was finally turned off. The park bench carried drops of silver light. I walked the same old road back home again, a little slower than before tonight. Nothing stays exactly like it was, but somehow this town still remembers us. Goodnight, our neighborhood. The streetlights fade but never disappear. Every little memory still quietly lives here. The late night radio, the sneakers on the empty road.
all the ordinary moments I never really let go. The bookstore shutters closed against the wind. The river carried reflections through the dark. Somewhere a distant whistle echoed low, like an old song returning to my heart. The traffic lights kept blinking patiently above the slowly sleeping avenue. And all at once I missed the younger days, when every little dream still felt brand new. Maybe growing up just means learning how to carry disappearing things. Goodnight, our neighborhood. The seasons change the color of the streets. Still the scent of springtime rain returns to me in sleep. The faded cassette tapes, the rooftop songs beyond midnight. All the tiny pieces still glow softly in my mind. Maybe somewhere far away everybody found another life. Different windows, different cities, different glowing signs. But part of us remains here between the buses and the rain, like harmonica echoes drifting through the lane. Good night, our neighborhood. The city slowly turns the lights down low. Every ordinary evening became more beautiful with time somehow. And though the world keeps changing, these small streets still feel like home, like old cassette recordings, still singing when alone. Street lights after midnight rain. Some things still remain. The street lights blink beside the corner store. Your bicycle still leans against the wall. We walked the park until the sky turned gold, talking small about nothing much at all. The lady at the bookshop waved again. The radio was humming somewhere low. You laughed and pointed at the Marronnier trees, while little kids were running home too slow. And every evening felt a little warm, like old cassette tapes spinning in the dark. Lilac after sunset, coffee cups and tired shoes, benches by the playground, songs we never got to choose. Nothing really happened, still I keep those nights somehow. Our neighborhood in springtime feels so close to me right now. busy city turns so still. A dog ran past the river, walking trail. The breeze moved gently through the apartment lights. We shared one earphone on the final bus, listening to old folk songs through the night. No fireworks or grand dramatic scenes, just ordinary moments glowing clean. Lilac after sunset, worn out books and neon signs, slow guitars and quiet conversations after 9. Maybe we were younger, maybe time was moving slow, but every tiny memory still shines beneath the glow. Sometimes I miss the sound of sneakers on the road, the little harmonica you played outside the store. And every spring returns like nothing ever changed, except the way I hold those simple days. Lilac after sunset, parkside wind and amber skies, friends beside the old fence, watching evening drifting by. Nothing lasts forever, but the feeling never leaves. Our little town in springtime still keeps singing back to me. Late bus coming slowly, lilac in the breeze.
The old bookstore still closes after 9. The lady there remembers what I read. A soccer ball rolled slowly down the hill, while sunset painted orange on the street. You waved at me beside the crossing light, with coffee warming both your freezing hands. We walked around the quiet neighborhood like we had nowhere else to really stand. And all the little moments passing by felt larger than the city in my mind. Our neighborhood tonight smells like lilac in the wind. Street lights flicker softly as the evening settles in. Nothing really special, still it stays inside my chest. Every ordinary moment somehow feels the best. The park bench near the Marronnier trees still carries little scratches from our names. A bicycle went ringing down the road, and children chased the last light of the day. The bakery was turning off its sign. A radio played softly from upstairs. You laughed about the clouds above the bridge, while springtime moved gently through your hair. No fireworks or dramatic movie scenes, just tired shoes and half-forgotten dreams. Our neighborhood tonight feels like songs we used to know. Late buses passing slowly under fading afterglow. Nothing lasts forever, but these memories still remain, like harmonica echoes floating lightly through the rain. Maybe years from now we'll hear this melody again and think about the evenings we were young without a plan,
Just walking home together, talking softly through the dark, with the whole world feeling small
inside our little park.
Our neighborhood tonight still lives somewhere in my heart. Bookstores, lights and laughter never really fell apart. Every quiet corner, every road we wandered through still glows like faded film scenes, color softly blue. One more walk before the rain. Our neighborhood remains. The playground feels smaller now, somehow. The swings don't reach the sky the way they did. The little store beside the crossing light has changed into a brighter place again. The lady who remembered all our names moved somewhere far away last winter time. And every road I used to run through fast now feels slower every time I pass by. Nothing disappeared all at once. It faded little by little each year. The playground feels smaller now, like somebody quietly moved the stars. The streets are still the same somehow, but nothing really feels like ours. Every season changes, even evenings that we loved, like old handwritten letters slowly losing words. The old bookstore became a coffee chain. The yellow buses don't stop here no more. The park bench where we stayed until midnight looks colder than it ever did before. A child ran laughing through the empty court, and suddenly I saw us in the dark, with dusty sneakers and untied shoelaces, still believing everything would last. Maybe growing up just means watching familiar things disappear. The playground feels smaller now. The skyline grew too tall above the trees. The songs we played on cassette tapes now sound like distant memories. Nothing stays forever, though we always thought it might, like harmonica echoes fading softly through the night. Maybe someday someone else will sit beneath these streetlights too, and think this town has always looked this way, without knowing me and you, without knowing all the summers buried underneath these roads, or how much life once filled these quiet little homes. The playground feels smaller now, but part of me still waits there after school beneath the orange evening sky, where every dream once felt so huge. Every ordinary moment now shines brighter in my mind, like old cassette recordings left somewhere behind. Nothing stays the way it was. Still I miss it all. I'm walking slowly down the avenue. The sky is turning into shades of gray. A little bakery beside the crossing light is playing old songs softly through the rain. A man is reading newspapers alone. Two students laughing loudly near the store. The smell of coffee floating through the air makes me walk a little slower than before. And I wonder where the evening goes. Everybody rushing home again. I'm just walking past your street tonight, listening to the city in the rain. Ooh, everything feels small and warm somehow. Ooh, like an old song playing through the town. Traffic lights reflected on the road. A bicycle went ringing down the hill. The lady at the flower shop waved once while little paper cups began to spill. Her radio was humming from upstairs. Some children chased a soccer ball nearby. The world keeps moving quietly ahead beneath the softly orange evening sky. And I wonder why these little things stay inside my memory so long, like the smell of rain on tired jackets or half-forgotten pieces of a song. Ooh, every window glowing gold tonight. Ooh, like tiny stars appearing one by one. Maybe nothing special happened here. Maybe that's the reason I still care. All the ordinary afternoons still somehow remain inside the air. Now I'm walking past your street again. Late buses disappearing one by one. Every little corner of this town feels softer underneath the setting sun. Everything feels close enough to hold. Ooh, before the night turns blue and cold. Walking slowly through the rain. Homeward lights again. You always wore that faded black t-shirt with Bon Jovi printed across the front. One earphone hanging loosely from your neck, like music followed everywhere you walked. Your heavy backpack slipped down one shoulder. You never seemed to notice when it fell. The girls all whisper softly when you pass. inside a movie screen. And I wonder sometimes lately if you still think about those days like me. You sat beside the window near the back, drawing little circles on your notebook page. A silver chain hung softly from your jeans, and everybody said you looked older than your age. I bought the album just because of you, though half the songs were hard for me to know. Still, I memorized every single line while walking slowly home alone. Yeah, back then, one song could completely ruin your whole week. One look in the hallway and suddenly every radio lyric felt personal. You probably never noticed the nervous girl pretending to read books nearby, but honestly I still hear those guitars every time summer rain starts falling at night. Maybe first love never really disappears, it just hides inside old melodies. That Bon Jovi t-shirt still drifts through faded pieces of my youth, like human nights and flickering streetlights and feelings I outgrew. The world became much bigger now, and maybe you have changed a lot. Still, part of me keeps wondering if you remember me at all. Maybe somewhere far away tonight, you're driving with the windows open wide, listening to those same old songs again without knowing somebody still remembers why. The way you walk, the way you laugh, the smell of rain upon your sleeves. Tiny moments disappearing quietly, but never really leave. That Bon Jovi t-shirt still glows softly underneath the rain, like old cassette recordings playing somewhere far away. Every ordinary memory feels warmer as the years go by, and sometimes I still miss that version of myself at night. Oh, walking home beneath the station lights. Oh, young hearts and summer nights. You ran downstairs before the sunrise came. The album finally dropped that Saturday. We took the first bus all across downtown just to buy the special CD right away. The record store was crowded wall to wall, a giant poster hanging near the door. You grabbed the last copy before I could, and laughed like you had won a little award. Our headphones always tangled in our bags, but somehow everything felt perfect then. One earphone for two, side was glowing after 6. A bicycle went rushing through the light. You brought 2 cans of coffee from the store and said the clouds looked heavy blue tonight. The basketball court echoed through the park. Some kids were laughing somewhere near the trees. We stayed beside the railing quietly, just listening to the evening breeze. No one was waiting for us back at home, so neither one of us was leaving yet. Bench near the river, streetlights on the water shine, talking about nothing while the city passed us by. Every little silence felt warmer than the afternoon, like old songs from the radio floating underneath the moon. The snack bar closed its faded yellow door. A train moved slowly somewhere far away. You traced little circles on the bench and watched the wind pull branches as they swayed. A couple walked their tired dog nearby. The traffic lights blinked red across the bridge. You told me spring would disappear too fast, so we should stay a little longer here. No fireworks or grand dramatic scenes, just cooling coffee and familiar streets. Bench near the river, late night air and passing cars, tiny conversations underneath the waking stars. Nothing lasts forever, still I hope these moments do, like harmonica echoes carried softly back to you. Maybe years from now we'll hear this melody somewhere and suddenly remember the cool wind moving through your hair, the park after sunset, the sneakers on the gravel road, the tiny glowing convenience store before we both went home. Bench near the river still appears inside my mind. Warm cans in our jacket pockets, springtime drifting by. Every ordinary evening now feels brighter than before, like old film scenes still glowing through an open screen door. River lights and evening skies. Some nights never die.
We climbed the school wall after study time, trying not to laugh too loud again. Your backpack hanging halfway off your shoulder, running breathless through the humid wind. The buses still were crowded after 10. Street vendors shouting near the station lights, and somewhere near the entrance of the park, a man was singing with an old guitar tonight. The summer breeze kept blowing through the trees, like the whole world stayed awake for us. Summer wind at Marronnier Park, sneakers sliding on the pavement dark, basketballs echoing through the college kids were dancing near the stairs. A paper cup rolled slowly down the road. The busking singers smiled and changed the chord, while couples sat together in the glow. You bought cold soda from the corner shop. We stayed until the final train was gone. The air smelled faintly like wet grass and smoke, and nobody wanted to go home. We thought those nights would last forever, somehow before the years disappeared too fast. Summer wind at Marronnier Park, neon signs and faded subway cards, tiny radios and whispered dreams. Nothing's distant as it seems. Every ordinary laugh we shared still remains somewhere inside the air, like old cassette recordings in the dark from those nights in Marronnier Park. Maybe now the park looks different. Maybe all the stores have changed, but I still hear acoustic guitars whenever summer rain appears. And somewhere in another lifetime we are still 16 somehow, sneaking out beyond the school gates, running through the city now. Summer wind at Marronnier Park still glows softly somewhere in my heart. Basketballs and busking melodies floating underneath the trees. Every little memory survives long after those younger days are gone, like harmonica echoes in the dark, still singing on and on. Running through the summer air, still feels alive back there. The bookstore near the traffic light stayed warm, while rainy streets kept shining silver blue. An old man softly turned another page. A jazz song floated quietly through the room. I wandered past the poetry section twice. The wooden floorboards creaked beneath my feet. A coffee cup was cooling near the lamp, and outside people hurried through the sleet. I found a sentence under faded lines that somehow sounded just a bit like you. The bookstore near home smells like paper after rain. Little lamps still glowing through the softly fogged up panes. Nothing really changed there, still it pulls me back somehow, like old conversations I still carry with me now. A girl beside the window closed her book. The owner stacked new novels by the wall. A bicycle rolled slowly past outside as evening shadows stretched across the hall. I stopped
beside the records near the back, where old folk songs were quietly being played. Your favorite author rested on the shelf, and suddenly the room felt unchanged. No grand romantic movie kind of scene, just rainy coats and half-forgotten dreams. The bookstore near home, late night pages turning slow, tiny dust lights drifting under amber-colored glow. Every ordinary moment feels more precious when it ends, like little folded memories hidden deep between the bends. Maybe one more winter we'll pass these streets again, and someone else will stand here reading words beneath the dim. But somewhere in this silence, between the books and rain, a small part of our evenings still quietly remains. The bookstore near home still lives softly in my chest. Coffee stains and paperbacks that I somehow love the best. Every little memory still returns when nights grow long, like harmonica echoes inside an old folk song. Rain against the window frame. Nothing stays the same.
Rain was falling softly near the bus stop sign, plastic umbrellas drifting through the night. The convenience store was glowing pale green, while tired people waited for the light. A radio played low behind the glass. The owner wiped the windows with a rag. You called and asked me if I made it home. I said not yet, and looked down at my bag. The streets were almost empty after 10, but somehow I still didn't wanna leave. Last bus through the rain, running slowly past the park. Reflections on the windows look like pieces of the dark. Every little heartbeat sounded louder after 9, like old folk melodies floating underneath the signs. Student slept beside the fogged up door. An older couple whispered in the back. The city lights were blurred against the glass, like faded photographs I couldn't catch. I watched the river disappearing black, the bridges glowing orange in the storm. You sent a message saying take your time.
goodbyes, just little texts that stayed with me a while. Last bus through the rain, crossing sleepy neighborhoods, street lights moving slowly, like they somehow understood. Nothing lasts forever, still I hope these nights remain like harmonica echoes, riding softly through the rain. Maybe years from now I'll hear this engine sound again and think about the evenings we were young without a plan. The damp sleeves on our jackets, the steam above the street, the quiet little silence that somehow felt complete. Last bus through the rain still returns inside my mind. Orange lights and wet asphalt passing softly by. Every ordinary moment now feels brighter than before, like old cassette recordings playing somewhere far once more. Rain against the window frame, waiting for the last train.
The rooftop smelled like rain and cigarettes, orange sunlight melting on the wall. Someone brought a broken radio upstairs, playing songs we barely knew at all. Your canvas sneakers tapped against the floor, the whole apartment building hum below. The city lights were waking one by one, like tiny fires starting to glow. We thought these nights would stay forever young before the seasons carried us away. Orange rooftop radio, playing loudly through the summer air. Every little melody felt like something we could almost share. Running through the avenue, laughing like we'd never grow old, underneath electric skies and clouds of orange gold. A delivery bike rushed beneath the bridge. The mart downstairs was closing after 10. You sang the wrong lyrics without any shame, and everybody shouted them again. The rooftop wind kept tangling up your hair. Somebody lit cheap fireworks nearby. We watched the sparks disappear into dark without saying much about goodbye. Nobody noticed time was disappearing until the songs became memories. Orange rooftop radio still echoes somewhere in my chest. Every noisy summer night somehow feels the warmest best. Nothing lasts forever, still those evenings shine somehow like faded cassette colors returning to me now. Maybe all our youth was just late buses and convenience store lights, cheap guitars and rooftop laughter. softly through the corners of my heart. Orange rooftop radio still playing somewhere far away. All the little dreams we had didn't completely fade. Every ordinary evening now glows brighter than before. Like distant rooftop music I still listen for. Summer running through the night, under orange lights.
Running past the traffic lights at 10, radio playing through the open door. Your silver bicycle was shining bright outside the little record store. The whole street smelled like rain and gasoline. A city bus went roaring through the night. You pulled me through the crowded avenue beneath the flashing signs and lights. Everybody laughing way too loud, like tomorrow wasn't waiting yet. Neon sneakers tonight, dancing through the avenue. Bright reflections on the windows, turning everything electric blue. Hands up to the city sky, music echoing downtown. Every little heartbeat glowing, like the whole world spinning round. A street musician singing near the bridge. Two girls were sharing fries beside the train. Somebody shouted from a passing car, and everybody sang along again. The cassette kept spinning in your backpack, old disco rhythms jumping through the dark. You pointed at the glowing rooftop signs while fireworks flickered near the park.
The crosswalk light turned green above the rain. You brushed your hair and smiled without a word. The city sounded quieter somehow the moment that your footsteps reached the curb. You held warm coffee with both freezing hands. The paper cup was shaking in the breeze. I tried to say 100 different things, but only silence followed after me. And then you looked back once, like you already knew my heart. You looked back at me underneath the glowing traffic lights, and suddenly this neighborhood felt brighter than the night. Every little heartbeat echoed softly through the rain, like old love songs from radios playing once again. The last bus disappeared beyond the bridge. A bicycle rode slowly down the hill. The bakery was turning off its sign, but neither one of us was leaving still. You laughed about the weather getting cold, and asked if spring would leave too fast this year. I wanted time to slow itself somehow, just to keep your voice a little near. No dramatic movie kind of scene, just two people walking side by side. You look back at me like the whole world paused beside the park. The river lights were trembling softly underneath the dark. Nothing lasts forever, still I hope this moment stays, like harmonica echoes floating through the haze. Maybe years from now I'll hear this melody somewhere late at night, and think about your sneakers in the rain, and the glow beneath your eyes, the quiet little laughter, the warmth inside your sleeves, the tiny ordinary evening that never really leaves. You look back at me and every street began to shine somehow. The tired town I knew so well feels different to me now. Every ordinary moment turns beautiful with you, like old cassette recordings colored softly blue. Streetlights glowing after rain. Say my name again. The bakery lights went out at 9.
The street grew quiet after all the rain. I pulled my jacket closer to the wind and walked the long way home again. The flower shop had closed an hour ago. The buses all moved slower through the dark. A radio was playing somewhere low, like it was singing to the park. And suddenly your name returned like an old melody. When the bakery lights went out, I thought about those evenings once again. The tiny streets we wandered through without knowing how they'd end. Nothing really lasted, still your voice remains somehow, like faded songs from late night radio, still playing softly now. Paper cup was rolling down the road. The traffic signs were glowing pale green. I stopped beneath the Marronnier trees, where we used to sit for hours in spring. The city kept moving without a pause, while memories stayed frozen in the air. I never learned the proper way to lose the days we used to share. And every little thing still quietly leads back to you. When the bakery lights went out, the whole world suddenly felt colder too, like empty benches after midnight rain, still waiting there for you. Nothing lasts forever, that's what everybody says, but some nights stay inside your chest long after they have left. Maybe somewhere far away, you're walking through another neighborhood, hearing different songs beneath another moon. But here the rain still falls the same, the buses still pass by, and every little corner of this town still remembers you tonight. When the bakery lights went out, I saw our shadows fading with the rain. The little streets, the harmonica, the warmth we couldn't save. Every ordinary evening now feels farther than before, like old cassette recordings I can't quite hear anymore. Street lights blur against the rain. Nothing stays the same.
Breeze still carries summer air. The autumn signs are showing everywhere. The snack bar by the station closed too soon, and someone painted over all the blue. A group of students passed the riverside. Their laughter faded slowly with the bikes. I watched the traffic flowing through the dark, like every year was leaving all at once. We thought these nights would never disappear, but seasons never ask before they leave. Summer didn't wait for us, it slipped away behind the city lights, like songs we used to sing too loud. washing onto the shore. Rooftop cafe turned its lights off early. The owner said the rent became too high. The alley where we used to buy cassette tapes now glows with signs I barely recognize. You sent a photo from another town, a different skyline underneath the rain. I stared at it for longer than I should, like maybe time would turn itself again. Nobody tells you when a moment ends. It quietly becomes nostalgia first. Summer didn't wait for us. The air grew colder near the river wall. The old convenience store at midnight no longer stays on after dark. Nothing lasts forever. Still these evenings come softly through the night. Maybe growing older means learning how to let things change without pretending it doesn't hurt sometimes. The empty benches after rain, the flickering traffic signs, the sound of sneakers on through the hall. Summer fading out of sight. Through another city night. The buses stopped an hour ago tonight. The streets grew quiet underneath the rain. A yellow window glowing far away still flickered softly through the haze. The bakery sign was finally turned off. The park bench carried drops of silver light. I walked the same old road back home again, a little slower than before tonight. Nothing stays exactly like it was, but somehow this town still remembers us. Goodnight, our neighborhood. The streetlights fade but never disappear. Every little memory still quietly lives here. The late night radio, the sneakers on the empty road, all the ordinary moments I never really let go.
store shutters closed against the wind. The river carried reflections through the dark. Somewhere a distant whistle echoed low, like an old song returning to my heart. The traffic lights kept blinking patiently above the slowly sleeping avenue. And all at once I missed the younger days, when every little dream still felt brand new. Maybe growing up just means learning how to carry disappearing things. Goodnight, our neighborhood. The seasons change the color of the streets. Still the scent of springtime rain returns to me in sleep. The faded cassette tapes, the rooftop songs beyond midnight. All the tiny pieces still glow softly in my mind. Maybe somewhere far away everybody found another life. Different windows, different cities, different glowing signs. But part of us remains here between the buses and the rain, like harmonica echoes drifting through the lane. Good night, our neighborhood. The city slowly turns the lights down low. Every ordinary evening became more beautiful with time somehow. And though the world keeps changing, these small streets still feel like home, like old cassette recordings, still singing when alone. Street lights after midnight rain. Some things still remain. The street lights blink beside the corner store. Your bicycle still leans against the wall. We walked the park until the sky turned gold, talking small about nothing much at all. The lady at the bookshop waved again. A radio was humming somewhere low. You laughed and pointed at the Marronnier trees, while little kids were running home too slow. And every evening felt a little warm, like old cassette tapes spinning in the dark. Lilac after sunset, coffee cups and tired shoes, benches by the playground, songs we never got to choose. Nothing really happened, still I keep those nights somehow. Our neighborhood in springtime feels so close to me right now. The bakery was closing for the night. A soccer ball rolled softly down the hill. You told me that the clouds look pink today, and all the noisy city turned so still. A dog ran past the river walking trail. The breeze moved gently through the apartment lights. We shared one earphone on the final bus, listening to old folk songs through the night. No fireworks fireworks or grand dramatic scenes, just ordinary moments glowing clean. Lilac after sunset, worn out books and neon signs, slow guitars and quiet conversations after 9. Maybe we were younger, maybe time was moving slow, but every tiny memory still shines beneath the glow. Sometimes I miss the sound of sneakers on the road, the little harmonica you played outside the store, and every spring returns like nothing ever changed, except the way I hold those simple days. Lilac after sunset, parkside wind and amber skies, friends beside the old fence, watching evening drifting by. Nothing lasts forever, but the feeling never leaves. Our little town in springtime still keeps singing back to me. Late bus coming slowly, lilac in the breeze.
The old bookstore still closes after 9. The lady there remembers what I read. A soccer ball rolled slowly down the hill, while sunset painted orange on the street. You waved at me beside the crossing light, with coffee warming both your freezing hands. We walked around the quiet neighborhood like we had nowhere else to really stand. And all the little moments passing by felt larger than the city in my mind. Our neighborhood tonight smells like lilac in the wind. Street lights flicker softly as the evening settles in. Nothing really special, still it stays inside my chest. Every ordinary moment somehow feels the best. The park bench near the Marronnier trees still carries little scratches from our names. A bicycle went ringing down the road, and children chased the last light of the day. The bakery was turning off its sign. A radio played softly from upstairs. You laughed about the clouds above the bridge, while springtime moved gently through your hair. No fireworks or dramatic movie scenes, just tired shoes and half-forgotten dreams. Our neighborhood tonight feels like songs we used to know. Late buses passing slowly under fading afterglow. Nothing lasts forever, but these memories still remain, like harmonica echoes floating lightly through the rain. Maybe years from now we'll hear this melody again, and think about the evenings we were young without a plan, just walking home together, talking softly through the dark, with the whole world feeling small inside our little park. Our neighborhood tonight still lives somewhere in my heart,
bookstores, lights and laughter never really fell apart. Every quiet corner, every road we wandered through still glows like faded film scenes, color softly blue. One more walk before the rain. Our neighborhood remains. The playground feels smaller now, somehow. The swings don't reach the sky the way they did. The little store beside the crossing light has changed into a brighter place again. The lady who remembered all our names moved somewhere far away last winter time. And every road I used to run through fast now feels slower every time I pass by. Nothing disappeared all at once. It faded little by little each year. The playground feels smaller now, like somebody quietly moved the stars. The streets are still the same somehow, but nothing really feels like ours. Every season changes, even evenings that we loved, like old handwritten letters slowly losing words. The old bookstore became a coffee chain. The yellow buses don't stop here no more. The park bench where we stayed until midnight looks colder than it ever did before. A child ran laughing through the empty court, and suddenly I saw us in the dark with dusty sneakers and untied shoelaces, still believing everything would last. Maybe growing up just means watching familiar things disappear. The playground feels smaller now. The skyline grew too tall above the trees. The songs we played on cassette tapes now sound like distant memories. Nothing stays forever, though we always thought it might, like harmonica echoes fading softly through the night. Maybe someday someone else will sit beneath these streetlights too, and think this town has always looked this way, without knowing me and you, without knowing all the summers buried underneath these roads, or how much life once filled these quiet little homes. The playground feels smaller now, but part of me still waits there after school beneath the orange evening sky, where every dream once felt so huge. Every ordinary moment now shines brighter in my mind, like old cassette recordings left somewhere behind. Nothing stays the way it was. Still I miss it all. I'm walking slowly down the avenue. The sky is turning into shades of gray. A little bakery beside the crossing light is playing old songs softly through the rain. A man is reading newspapers alone. 2 students laughing loudly near the store. The smell of coffee floating through the air makes me walk a little slower than before. And I wonder where the evening goes. Everybody rushing home again. I'm just walking past your street tonight, listening to the city in the rain. Ooh, everything feels small and warm somehow. Ooh, like an old song playing through the town. Traffic lights reflected on the road. A bicycle went ringing down the hill. The lady at the flower shop waved once while little paper cups began to spill. Her radio was humming from upstairs. Some children chased a soccer ball nearby. The world keeps moving quietly ahead beneath the softly orange evening sky. And I wonder why these little things stay inside my memory so long. Like the smell of rain on tired jackets or half-forgotten pieces of a song. Ooh, every window glowing gold tonight. Ooh, like tiny stars appearing one by one. Maybe nothing special happened here. Maybe that's the reason I still care. All the ordinary afternoons still somehow remain inside the air. Now I'm walking past your street again. Late buses disappearing one by one. Every little corner of this town feels softer underneath the setting sun. Everything feels close enough to hold. Ooh, before the night turns blue and cold. Walking slowly through the rain. Homeward lights again.